So, the Rookie of the Year debate was something that went on for the entire year. Obviously, we all know it was something nobody could get away from. Even though realistically from about the 5th of July, it was over. And also, the fact that, like, again, as Caitlin Clark started playing better, Angel Reese started playing worse. But one thing I have to say is that there was never a debate on which of the two was the better player. It was obviously Caitlin Clark. She was getting triple teams from game one. Like, she was getting blitzed from game one. Teams were giving up open layups for Angel Reese. There were levels to it. Caitlin Clark has been the better player. Caitlin Clark was by far the better player in 2023. Is by far the better player. But while, without question, Angel Reese throughout the season had been the second best rookie as far as their impact was concerned, because she was given the reins as a starter straight away. Had Rickea Jackson was starting from the start of the year, it probably is a very close one for number two between those two. But who is the second best rookie in the WNBA draft class? It's Leonie Fiebich. She is the best rookie not named Caitlin Clark. And she is closer to Caitlin Clark than she is to Angel Reese. And for people being like, oh, Leonie Fiebich is not a rookie. Leonie Fiebich is born in the same year as Kate Martin. She is born in the same year as, what's her name? JC Sheldon. She's 2 years younger than Lou Lopez Seneschal. And the fact is she'd wanted to come to the WNBA, but until the Liberty got her rights, the teams that had her rights just didn't want her. Chicago Sky and the Mercury. She is the age of a rookie. The age of an older rookie, but the age of a rookie. So, anyone being like, oh, she played pro overseas before, and it's like, well, why did Caitlin Clark not play pro overseas before? It's like, oh, she went to college. Why did she go to college? Because that is the path that players go on. If you're in the United States, you go from high school to college. It's all based on your education, and then you obviously go to whatever the pro league is. In Europe, you go to school, and on the side, you play for a club. You progress through that club. And then when you get old enough to play in a senior team, you sign a pro contract. Or if you're in a country like Ireland, you just probably play for free. While other guys are getting paid. And then eventually you might work your way up in your 20s into a pro contract there. Or you go to college or you go overseas. And then they go from low-level pro and work their way up. So it's just a different system. The reality is that people being like, oh, she played pro basketball. And it's like, well, literally every player has the option of doing that. And also, nobody said Victor Wembanyama wasn't a rookie. And nobody said that, heck, nobody said Brittany Griner wasn't a rookie when she played in the Olympics after her junior year in college. Nobody said Luka Doncic wasn't a rookie. So, it is what it is. And, like, she's 24 now. If Paige makes the finals next year, Paige is going to be 24. Hailey Van Lith will be 24 during the season. So, she's the age of a rookie. And heck, Dominique Malonga next year. If you want to use the pro argument, Dominique Malonga, if she comes to the WNBA next year, will be 19 years old. Hailey Van Lith will be 24. Like, during the season. Like, Hailey Van Lith is, 3.5 years older than Dominique Malonga? Like, Malonga turns... Yeah, she's 3.5 years older than Malonga. Heck, Paige Beckers is 3 years older than her. No one's going to be saying Malonga's not a rookie. But when we look at what Leonie Fiebich did. Leonie Fiebich. People don't understand this because they're like, oh, she came in and was only averaging a 5 a game. First of all, she hit, 5 threes last night? She was the Liberty's best player, not named Jonquel Jones. And she is a 2-time Spanish League MVP. She is the NBL 1, which is the Australian League's finals MVP. And also, she is a All-Euro League first team. She was on the All-Euro League first team. And who was on that All-Euro League first team? So I just want to see, can I find it here? Euro League women. Is there a first team? Team of the month? Was she on Team of the Month at all? Okay, just like MVPs of the rounds. I cannot find the first team here on the Wikipedia. So, she wasn't an MVP of the month at all, but like, you're looking at a league with the likes of MMA Simone, Kayla McBride, Marina Mabry in there, Sika Kone, Kennedy Burke, who's a decent bench player, Janelle Salone. Please, Indiana, get her. MMA Simone as well. So you've got like a serious players playing in EuroLeague. And she was all EuroLeague first team. She was all EuroLeague first time team, which is absolutely huge. And the funniest part about Leonie Fiebich is she was not like the superstar player growing up. Like, because she was a good underage player. But if you look, she won the European Under-18 Championship. The year before, like, they played it in Ireland, the B. And, like, it was, back then, it was all about Niara Sabli. If you knew anything about German basketball, obviously, as good as Satu was, Niara was seen as the better of the two. So you can see here, FIBA Under-18's European Championship, she won MVP. The year before, when she played in the Under-18 B division in Ireland, she won MVP in that, like. And she was dominant. Like, that was an unbelievably good Irish. They beat Ireland in the final. They beat us in the final. And that was a super Ireland team. But, like, Niara was way better. And obviously, I don't think Fiebich made that a year up. But that is still crazy. And with that, for the people saying, oh, but like, you know, Paige tore a cruciate. She also came off a cruciate injury. But the reality of this is that she is a rookie. And she is the second best rookie in the W. And I think it is harder to argue Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark than it is to argue Leonie Fiebich is better than Caitlin Clark. By the way, Leonie Fiebich is not better than Caitlin Clark. But the problem is that she is the best at what she does in the entire WNBA. She is the best 3-and-D player in the entire league. And it is a league where the 3-and-D archetype does not exist. It does not exist. Coaches in America, the American system, the Gino Auriemma, Dawn Staley system, does not have 3-and-D players. She is the best at it. You can say maybe her or Bridget Carlton might be like the only like true 3-and-D players. And like Bridget Carlton in college, she went to Iowa State. She obviously wasn't a Gino Auriemma, Kim Mulkey, or a Dawn Staley player, so she's like a 3-and-D player. I'm trying to think who else. Kayla McBride to an extent. And did McBride go to... I know she was at Aces. Was she UConn? I know she was definitely with the Aces. Kayla McBride was Notre Dame. To be fair, Notre Dame do create a lot of good guards. But yeah, it is. It's just the reality of it. And amongst the like Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark debate, the reality is like it was a rookie of the year debate for a while because her game translated a little bit quicker. And except Caitlin Clark was always the better player. But the reality of it is that people were talking about the all-rookie team, and they were like, oh, Rakia Jackson, Camila Cardoso, and then, oh, it's going to be Aaliyah Edwards. The reality of the situation is Leonie Fiebich is, like, she is so much better than Benijah Laney. She is not better than Jonquel. But I think Leonie Fiebich is one of those players that it's like, she may not be a standout offensive player, but Leonie Fiebich is a top 15 player in the world. Like, I want to see what rank, like the ESPN WNBA top 75 or top 25. And I want just to see the so this is the 25 they ranked at mid-season. Obviously, this is the ridiculous one where Caitlin Clark was ranked 15th, which is mental. Which was absolutely mental. But is she better than Aja? No. Stewie? No. Fee? No. Alyssa Thomas? No. Jonquel? No. Jackie Young? Now, that is an actual debate. If you want to just go counting stats, no. But like actual players, I'll still say Jackie Young is better. Sabrina? That's a debate. Nneka Nwumeke? Probably not. Dearica Hamby? Leonie Fiebich is better than Dearica Hamby. Kat Copper, I don't know. Leonie Fiebich is better than Kelsey Plum. Leonie Fiebich is better than Ezzy Magbagor. She's better than Enrique. She's better than Jewel Lloyd. She's probably not better than Caitlin. Definitely not better than Clark. She's better than Leah Boston. She's better than Dewana Bonner. She's better than Angel Reese. She's not as good as Kayla McBride. She's better than Bree Jones. Better than Ryan Howard. Better than Alicia Gray. Maybe not better than Kennedy Carter. probably not better than Kelsey Mitchell. But that is how good she is. And people don't realize it because they're just going to look at the counting stats. She is one of the best shooters in the WNBA. She is one of the best perimeter defenders in the WNBA. She is one of the most versatile defenders. She doesn't do anything dumb. She very rarely turns the ball over. She makes smart plays. She moves well off the ball. And she's never going to get in her teammates' way. And she is a born winner. Leonie Fiebich is so much better than people give her credit for, because she is cool with being the fourth option. If she needs to take 20 shots in a game, she will take 20 shots in a game. If she needs to take 4 shots in a game, she'll take 4 shots in a game. If she ends a game with zeros across the stat line, but they win and she played great defense, she'll be fine with that. And the reality is those players are hard to come by. And in the WNBA, they pretty much don't exist. And if they exist, they probably play for the Minnesota Lynx. And yeah, she is like a 5 times better version of Lexi Hull. And she's also 6'4". She's 6'4".